Good afternoon. This is Dr. Natalie Woods with Nata Woods and Friends, and we are continuing the relationship series. I think I've shared with you that I teach full time at a local college in Atlanta, and one of the things that we do as professors or instructors, there are times when we have to just step back and review. We need to summarize all of the facts that we've taught. We need to make sure that everybody is on point. And it dawned on me today that I need to do that for my viewers. There are some people who have seen every video clip. There are some who may just be joining us on today. For those in both situations, I'm going to recap over the different topics that I've shared with you. I think I've been doing this now since maybe November or October, so it's been a minute. So let's go back and talk about the different things or topics that I've shared with the viewers for the last few months. The first thing that I want to share with both single and married women, we need to make sure that we look our best at all times. And the best could be the best casual, the best, this is the way that I look when I am ready for when I go out. Because you have to remember that men are visual. They are more visual than us. We are visual somewhat, but not to the extent that men are. They are created in that way, that they are visual. They for the most part, where even with my husband, I think I shared with you, he's a visual learner. He has to see it before he really understands it or recognizes or whatever. So men are visual. Keep that in mind. So when you go out, you never know who is looking. And you don't want your man, if you're with your husband, to be looking at someone else because you are not your very best. And oftentimes when we look our very best or when we look good, we feel good. If we feel good, we would like to share those feelings with others. We would be on our best. Well, we would be our best if we are looking good and we are feeling good. The next thing that I want to share with the single ladies, and this is one of the segments that I did, and I said for all the single ladies who are interested in dating seriously, and if you want to get married, remember, by nature, men like to hunt. They like to be the pursuer. That's not to say that you cannot strategically, if you are a woman who is looking to or who wants or desires to be married, you can strategically maybe be in a situation where you can meet a person or interact with a person, but keep in mind that they like to pursue, they like the chase, they like the challenge. So you have to make the relationship or even the initial pursuit challenging. So don't be so available. Even once you start dating, you may not want to, and I don't want to say play games or anything, but remember they like to chase and they like to pursue. Just keep that in mind, and that's just a tip for the single women who are interested in dating seriously and for single women who are interested in getting married. For all women, whether you are married already or especially if you're married already and if you're in a committed relationship and if you are engaged getting ready to get married or if you are single wanting to be married, remember, if you're married and once you get married, to treat your man like a king. If you treat your man like a king, he will treat you like a queen. So try to do those special things that you know that your spouse or husband likes. Try to do those things to empower him. If you tell him he looks good, watch him blow up. Just like if you tell a little boy, if you say to a little boy that you really look handsome today or you really look nice, just watch how they blow up and they get excited. If you tell them that they're smart, if you tell them that they are just strong men, just watch them, observe them. And that's the same way that men are. So remember that. Also, we have to remember that we communicate differently. Men communicate differently from women, and that's the segment that I entitled Men Are From Mars. Men are solution oriented, they like to solve problems. So once you bring something to them or take something to them, they want to come up with a solution and they're done with it. Whereas we may like, as women, we may like to talk about it over and over and over again until we feel better. At least that's what I like to do. And the point is, women talk to friends, and you may want to talk to your spouse the same way, but the man may not want to hear it anymore because they feel like we've solved that. We are finished with that. So, but we like to vent and we like to share and we like to talk. And again, that makes us feel better. And some people who may not be talkers, they may write about it. That's why we keep journals, those of us who do. So that is a way, and that's therapeutic, and that's a way to feel better. So keep that in mind that we do communicate differently and we are different individuals. The other thing that I want to share with you is to know who you are. If you know who you are as an individual, then you're able to tell people what you want, what you need, and this is how you want to be treated. Even if you're married, once you get to know who you are, then you are able to let people know what you want, and you can let your spouse know or your significant other know. And that's important for you to know who you are. I learned more about myself when I got married. So you'll find out things about you that you might not have known. And once you known about yourself, but once you get to know yourself better and once you know who you are, then you're able to let people know what you need. And again, as far as the way we communicate, men don't know women what we want or what we need, and they need us to tell them. They need us to tell. They don't do well with the inferences. So you have to, they don't read between the lines. So a lot of times I know we think if they love me, they should know. No, we have to tell them. We have to tell them what's going on with us. We have to tell them what we need. So we have to become better communicators as far as that is concerned. So again, we need to get to know ourselves. We need to make sure that we are the best us that we can be. We need to know how to communicate with our spouses or with our significant others. We need to know ourselves, and we need to be happy. If you are happy as an individual, you would be happy in any situation. So no matter where you are in your life or what's going on, then make sure you are happy. No one can make you happy. That's a lot of responsibility for someone to feel like they have to make you happy. You have to be happy as a single person, as a married person, whatever the situation may be happy. And if you are happy, then you can bring happiness to the relationship. And hopefully, you're marrying or being with someone, or you are with someone who is just as happy. So, again, I thought I would come and summarize what I've been talking about the last few months in case you have not been on board as far as seeing the videos. If this is your first time, then this will let you know what we've been discussing. If you have been keeping up with me, it's time to review and to recap and to think about some things that were discussed in the last videos or the last tapes. That is all I have for you today. I hope this was a good idea to do this so we could just kind of regroup, see what we've done, see what we discussed, and then we could continue the series. I am Natalie Woods. I am Dr. Natalie Woods. I am I am on Facebook. That's one way to contact me. And my email address is natawoods@yahoo.com, and that's NATA Woods at yahoo.com. And I do have a website also, and that's www.natawoods.com. And I will see you the next time. Thanks and have a great day or evening.